I cannot. I can't have my arms bound. I can't. And I don't know what it is, because some people say that it's claustrophobia, but it's not claustrophobia. I literally crawled around in confined spaces is what they called it. And which is, they're basically just integral fuel tanks, just like, you know, and they're super, super small. And when you, in order to actually do the job, they test you for claustrophobia during your training, where they put you basically inside of the wing of what is like I think it's the wing of an F-130, and it has fire suppression foam in there, so that they like make you crawl in there, and then they put the fire suppression foam in there, and so you're in there cramped, and you got to stay in there for however long, and then, you know, and so no, I'm not claustrophobic, but I don't know what that is. But if both of my hands get bound, I like, and it's only my hands. Every other part of my body could literally be bound up. You can bound my face, my hands, my face, my legs, my arms, my feet, everything else on my body can be completely bound, literally. But as long as my arms are free, I won't panic. The moment my arms get bound, or just my hands, if I can't move my hands freely, if I can't move my arms or my hands freely, like, that's it, I lose it. So I'm telling you right now, I couldn't have that surgery. I could not. If I'm still awake, they would have to knock me out and then pin me to the table. I could not be awake while they're strapping me to the table. I would lose my fucking mind. I mean it, and I mean that.
Spread open.
So no, if y'all ever wanted to know if Nikki was into bondage, not if I'm the one being bound.
I do bald eagle. Anyway, so then they get this arm. They stretch it out. Right?
Can't be the one.
Okay, you get the point. Right. My arm is out, right?
Stretched out.
So he's just making like the conversation is literally going nowhere. I mean, it's going places, but I know this is the point of this conversation.
Basic questions.
Be under. That's the part I was terrified. So then he literally gets he's tapping my hand. Why it's like this? He's tapping my hand and he's looking for a vein. He's looking for the vein. Oh, I still feel it. Oh, it's right there. You see it, baby? Oh shit! Can y'all see it, Ezee Gang? Ezee Gang, can y'all see it? It's right there. There it is. Yep. That's it. So he's looking for a vein. He finds it. Boom. Injects a long ass, thick ass needle like this.
It was that long?
That long, baby. Goes inside of me. You know, I don't like stuff inside me like this. He's inside of me, and
I don't like being a J.
The needle is inside of me, right? The needle's inside of me.
Goes inside.
Like, what's that? What you doing? He's like, oh, that's just the IV. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's just talking. The girl comes in around this corner. So I'm like, oh, they trying to distract me. They're trying to do a 2-on-1 right now. I know what they're doing.
You
right?
thought she was coming in with the knife, huh?
Yeah, I thought she was coming in. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at
What
you.
did she think she was getting? Why Ezee thought she was being jumped by the nurses and the doctors? Why is she acting like she didn't know this was what they like? They just like, yeah. All right, go ahead and open it up. Like, this is all legit, right? Like, you knew what you was going there for, right, Ezee?
What's going on? Then he's like, okay, so, and I'm like, what you doing? He's like, I'm putting the this is the anesthesia or anesthesia. What's it called? Anesthesia. Anesthesia. Okay. Anesthesia.
At that moment, I would have.
And I'm like, what you doing?
Bruh, she said Anastasia. Bro, she said Anastasia. Oh, I cannot stand Ezee, bro. I can't. Anastasia.
He's like, I'm putting the this is the anesthesia or anesthesia. What's it called? Anesthesia. Anastasia. Anesthesia. Okay. Anesthesia.
At that moment, I would have chickened out. I take it back.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Gotta go. Take it out.
Yeah.
Gotta go. My titties is fine. I'm going out.
They good.
Take it out.
They good. So he puts Waukesha inside. It's just literally like, all right, you're going to feel this little pain. Not a pain, but like a pinch. Going all the way from your arm, all the way up to your shoulder, to your head. And then I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, I don't feel, oh, it's going up. And he's like, yeah, so how you feeling? So what you're going to do is literally, I knocked out. I knocked out, y'all.
You don't remember none past
I don't even remember what he was saying. Like, I tried to stay awake, babe. I tried. I'm over here
Leave it to her to try to stay awake through surgery. What is wrong with you? Girl, I would have been trying to sleep before he said it. I was like, all right, let me get ready.
I was scared.
I would have closed my eyes the moment I took my clothes off. Wait, no. Nah. I probably shouldn't have done that. Just for my own personal safety. But I'm saying, like, I would have definitely, bro. See, that's another thing that freaks me out. You don't know who you in. I know they got people in there, they watching, but who knows? They could be some freaky doctor. I don't know. Black people don't trust nothing, dog. For good reason.
I've been scared to be away.
Yeah, man, I'm stupid. I know. So then I knock out, and literally, I knew there were people around me.
I don't like when people talk
like
about
the
stuff like that.
experience that I was
joking.
feeling. I knew that there were people around me. I felt like there was 4 people in the room. I felt like I was going in and out. I just seen lights, bright lights, and it just felt like. I was there, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. I felt like I was asleep for like 30 minutes. I took a 30-minute nap.
You told me you were dreaming about surgery.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Dreaming about surgery and like what was going down and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I knew I was there, but I didn't. I knew that I can feel the people there. I can feel the energy, but I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like almost like I was there, but I couldn't just open my eyes all the way. It felt kind of like foggy, you know?
And you couldn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
I know exactly what she's talking about. Have y'all ever been in a dream? Okay. Do any of you guys lucid dream? If you lucid dream, if you've ever had a lucid dream, if you know what lucid dreaming is, if you regularly have lucid dreams, I regularly have lucid dreams. I know when I'm dreaming, I'm actually conscious in my dreams. I know some of y'all can believe it, some of you don't. That's fine. I don't even care. It's my life. It's my experience. All I'm saying is, I know that feeling that Ezee is talking about. It's like being conscious inside of your dream. Meaning, you know that you're dreaming, you know what's going on, you know, you're aware that you are dreaming, but you're still very much inside of the dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't wake up. And it's almost like, if you've ever had sleep paralysis, it's very much like sleep paralysis, except for without the scary feeling of being held down by like a demon or something.
Good. Yeah. It just felt like it was a 30-minute nap of the people just around me. Mm-hmm. You know, their energy. I could feel it. Mm-hmm. So then, you know, mind you, I thought I was
scared or you felt relaxed?
No. She was just like, what's going on? You know? Like for 30 minutes, I know that feeling. In and out of it. You know? And
like I said, if you ever lucid dream.
I was really in surgery for how long?
She was in surgery for 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah. I was like, oh, it felt like a 30-minute nap. Yeah. Okay, so then, 30 minutes, I fucking woke up and it was like, blurry.
Yeah, them drugs ain't no joke.
And I just started scratching my neck. I'm trying to feel my
still
neck.
I
still have it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time we touch it, I can feel super swollen. Yeah, because I was scratching super hard. I'm like, feel my neck and I'm scratching and I'm looking and I'm like, I'm trying to get up and I can't get up. I'm looking over and I'm like, what's going on? Where am I? Please, somebody get Natalie! I know this sounds funny now, but like, swear to God, like I can get emotional about it right now. I'm trying to joke about it. But like on some real shit, like I woke up and I was terrified. Wow. I was screaming and I kept calling for Natalie. I was like, please, somebody go get my girlfriend, please. I was trying to sit up. Yeah. I was like, where's Natalie? And I was screaming. There was nobody in the room, right? So I'm screaming like, where's Natalie? Please, like somebody like get my girlfriend, please. And I'm crying, like my tears are just coming down from my eyes and I'm just shaking like really hard. And then I try to sit up, I try to touch my chest. It hurts so bad, and then I fall back down, and then I'm like, oh my God,
why wasn't anybody in the room with her while she was coming up out of that mess? Bruh? I don't know how people normally do it, and maybe it's different because I'm a veteran and my experiences have been with veterans. And I've never had surgery myself, like I said, but I have been there when my mother has come out of surgery, and they keep someone in the room basically with her. Like until she's like fully conscious. When she's in this state right here, where she's kind of slipping in and out of consciousness, and she's just like, huh? And she's just kind of like not really aware or there. There's somebody who's like planted in that room. When she becomes fully conscious, that's when they'll come and get me and be like, okay, cool, you can come into the room and you can sit with her or whatever. But I've been there when she was going into surgery. I've been there when she was coming out of surgery, even before, you know what I'm saying? I've been there when she was still kind of like this, and there was somebody, even though I was in the room, there was a nurse in the room. So I don't like their lack of bedside manner. Why was Ezee coming out of this without, somebody there to supervise her? She's literally panicking, coming out of a drugged up stupor. Come on, dog.
am I? Please. And then I look over. Oh my
Look at
God.
Natalie holding her hand. Oh, Natalie from the crowd.
There was
Look.
a girl next to me. I guess I was in the recovery room. There was a girl next to me, and literally she wasn't like this, like how me and Natalie are, but I would say like 12 feet away. Not 12 feet, like 6 feet. Actually,
She's probably closer than you think, yeah.
But you can kind of see her. You can see her head. So I like look over, and she looked dead. Like she was still. I guess she was still passed out on her anesthesia. Anastasia. Anesthesia. She was still passed out, and she was like blue and purple, and I thought she was dead. Like I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Didn't you say she had like a tooth?
Yes, yeah. She had something on her face. I just remember I seen her. She was blue and purple, and I was screaming. I was like, it was very traumatic for me actually, and I kept saying like, "Where's Natalie? Where's Natalie?" And I'm bawling, like crying.
Was anybody in there?
No, not yet. So then I'm literally like, "Please, somebody get my girlfriend," and I'm just like boo-hoo crying, and the nurses come in and they're like, it's okay, and I'm just like, no,
bitch, where you been?
Please get my girlfriend. Like I'm shaking, like I wouldn't stop. And they're like, it's okay, she's out there. I'm like, you have to get her, like I need her right now.
I am very angry at the TLC logo down in the corner though. Like as that Ezee is recounting her story, I am very much aware of the TLC logo down there and the music playing in the background, and I'm just like, bruh. You better set that damn scene. You better set that scene. Bro, the editor is wilding.
And they're like, okay, we'll get her.
What did you feel like? Why do you feel like you kept calling for me? Like you just needed the hug?
Comfort.
Like,
I don't know. That was literally the first instinct of me waking up. Like I remember, I didn't know where I was. I'm like, where am I? And then I just was like, Natalie, please, can you guys get my girlfriend? She's there. She's here. Go get her. And that was just all I can think of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was super traumatic. You know, like I can joke about it as much, like Natalie, but like in real life, it was terrifying.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah,
extremely
it was so
jarring,
terrifying.
man.
And then I just remember them lifting me up, like, okay, we're gonna bring her in here. So then, like, they get me up, and I'm like, I just remember just in and out, days, in and out. And then I didn't even know they put a robe on me. You gave them a robe, right? I thought, I don't know, I don't even remember putting on the robe. And then I sat in a wheelchair, and I'm just like crying. I'm looking up at her. I'm like, please, just get out, please. And like, tears are just falling, and I won't stop shaking.
What was she saying?
She's like, okay, we're going to get her. It's okay. You're okay. And then so they roll me out to, I guess, where everybody is. Like, you know, if you guys look at our video, like we were in, like, not the waiting room, but where is that? What's that room called? Like we were just talking to the camera, like, oh, I'm about to go to the doctor.
I feel like it's a waiting room, but I call it like patient catch. Like it's like the patient catch room, right? It's like it's like that room where you are right before you go into surgery, and it's like the room where your loved one waits to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? So it is beyond the waiting room. I know what Ezee is talking about. It is like, it's not like in the regular waiting room, like where everyone is. It's like specifically like a surgical waiting room. But I call it the patient catch.
Yeah, waiting room. Okay, so the waiting room. So they take me out where the waiting room is. And mind you, there's people out there waiting. Like, they're taking me to Natalie. You know, the surgery's done. So they take me out there, and the first thing is, like, it's just super bright. They open the doors. I see hella people. And I'm just, like, embarrassed. Like, fuck, like, I think I'm crying too hard. Like, people are looking at me. And then I see Natalie. She has a camera. And I just remember her holding the camera and just, like, smiling. And I'm just, like I felt relieved. Like, there she is. Like, I finally got to what I need to get. And, like, she's going to explain to me everything that's happening right now. But I need her. You know what I'm saying? And it just felt like, oh, my God. And then when I seen you, it was, like, I feel like when you saw me,
when you broke down.
Let me tell you something. Experiences like this, I'm looking at the way Natalie is looking at Ezee. I'm listening to the way Ezee is talking about Natalie, and just how seeing her just brought her so much relief. And experiences like this is what makes couples grow stronger and their love grow deeper. And if you can imagine, right, the possibility that Ezee and Natalie's love can actually grow deeper, because they already are very much deeply in love, I think that this experience, just looking at the way that Natalie keeps looking at her and she keeps reaching for her, and just listening, like I said again, to the way that Ezee is talking about Natalie and just how comforting she was, and just seeing her was enough for her to know, okay, I'm okay. She was like, whatever I need to know, whatever I need to do, Natalie's she got it. She's going to explain it all to me. I think that, like I said, this is very special that they are sharing this journey with us. But, you know, I'm grateful that we can witness this, because I really think that this surgery is really pushing their relationship to the next level. And when I say that when they move in together, it's going to be about 2 minutes around the corner and that ring coming, because they're already very much in a life partnership kind of situation, which is literally what marriage is. Contract or not, they are, for all intents and purposes, functioning as life partners. So, you know, everything else is just, you know, what it is. But I feel like the ring is just the ring, and the ceremony and the celebration and the announcement and all that. That's just, I mean, that's good, but that you can't. In my mind, they married already. Their souls are married already. You see what I'm saying?
Like, it was so on my end.
So yeah, now I'm in Natalie's care, and now I can barely act. It's crazy because once I get to her, that's where I kind of start, like, my memory was going in and out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that it was like, you know, when you're conscious, you're scared, you're just trying to get to where you need to go, but then when you kind of feel safety, you kind of just, I guess, you're letting the drugs kick in. But now, what did you feel?
So from my perspective, you know, as I was nervous getting going there, it was
that was a lot to take in. Hold on, y'all. I need to take a moment. That was a lot to take in. Oh man, Ezee. Wow, babe. That was a lot to take in. I'm grateful that she shared this journey, but I'm also grateful that she kept so much of this to herself, this journey, because it does sound like it was such, again, to use the word jarring, such a jarring and life-changing experience. And I do know, and I feel, like I said, I feel like they'll be different as a couple moving forward. And I also feel like Ezee will be different as her own woman and as an individual moving forward. And, you know, regardless of how people feel about cosmetic surgery or what Ezee did, I think that what's most important is if it increased her capacity for love for herself, and if it increased the capacity for love between the two of them, man, more power to her, man. More power to him.
Too calm. I was like a nervous wreck, but I wasn't even the one getting surgery. It's not like I felt like something was gonna happen. I was just nervous for her. And I just felt like when we got there, you know, it didn't really take much time. We get there and then they're like, okay, you wanna come back? And once they said, do you wanna come back? I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go with her. So she's just like, all right. And then she gets up to go back, and now I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know. At first we were texting for a while because like she was just waiting.
That's why I was on TikTok.
Yeah, I guess she was like doing TikToks and stuff like that. So I just stayed kind of in the waiting room, and then she texted me and she said, I'm about to go in.
I forgot I texted you that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And before I could even respond, I was like, okay, I tried to say something positive. I was like, I love you. Like, you're going to be okay.
I don't even remember that.
I didn't get to send it. Because by the time I was about to push send, and it was not even long, they came out and handed me her phone. And I was like, I didn't get to say anything to her. And I was just like,
oh, babe.
I felt so, like, yeah, it made me feel...
Titty. Okay. Yeah,
ooh. So you guys still remember.
Titty. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay, pumpkin.
I felt so like I was like, all right, let me go downstairs and just kind of get my mind together. So y'all know me. I had my journal with me because I was like, I got to journal through this. So I was sitting on the curb and I just started journaling because I was like literally shaky. Like I was so nervous, and I was just like, okay. And I was talking to my mom too because my mom wasn't there yet, and because she had to take my grandma to the doctors. But she basically was like, I'm coming, you know. I called her, I was like, Mom, I'm really nervous, and she's like, I'll be there like as soon as I can, it's gonna be okay. So I was just writing and like, you know, just like manifesting very positive outcome, and that she's gonna be happy when she comes out on the other end, and it'll be worth it, and that she's calm and safe during surgery.
Sending all that good energy in there.
Pumpkin. Get emotional, babe.
It was really tough. But yeah, basically I was just, you know, trying to like cope with the emotions of knowing like in that moment, like she was in there by herself. Like I couldn't be with her, you know, I couldn't be there to help you, to hold your hand while they put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're gonna make me cry.
I feel like I'm gonna cry too.
Oh my God.
Y'all, I know damn well the both of y'all better not cry. I can't do that. Lord, let me get this God's gift. Let me get this God's gift, because I am not, y'all have seen me cry one time on camera. I told y'all that would be the last time, and I ain't playing with these people. Y'all is not finna get my emotions all discombobulated. And I said it how I wanted to say it, not discombobulated, discombobulated. All right.
You're such a great girlfriend, bro.
Because I just couldn't imagine doing it by myself, you know? And just the thought of you doing it by yourself, I was just like, I wanted to be there for you so bad.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but I just started meditating, and, you know, I was around a bunch of people. I didn't care. I just started meditating.
That's right.
I was just
and you should
through it. And then I just felt like this feeling of peace and calm come over me, and I was like, she's gonna be okay. You know, she's gonna be asleep the whole time. Like, she'll be okay, and I'm just gonna send her so much love and light throughout the whole process. So, and then I was like, I have 3 hours on my hand. Like, I can't just sit here. So I then decided, I was like, all right, I gotta go fill her prescription for her. And so I, you know, walked down the street and I got her prescription, and then I was like, oh my God, she needs a robe, because meanwhile, everyone else came super prepared. They had robes and slippers and everything to wear after the surgery. This girl went in there in a black tee and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a regular outfit.
Natalie, wifey, dog. You hear this? She's thinking like a wife. Tell me she's not thinking like a wife. She's thinking like a wife. Natalie was out here thinking like a wife. I see the way you looking at her, Ezee. Don't look at me like that, y'all. I see the way you looking at Natalie. I see the way you looking at Natalie. Don't look at me like that. You heard what I said. She out here acting like a wife. You know what I'm saying? She acting like a wife.
And I was like, I need to get you something. So I went and I searched forever and finally found like a really nice cozy robe. And then at this point, it was like, all right, I've been gone for about 2.5 hours. And they said, like, all right, they said it was going to take about 2.5 hours. So then they ended up calling me and they were like, hey, so the surgery's done. And I was on my way back in the Uber, and they were like, the surgery's done, and you can come and get her in about 30 minutes. She has to wake up. It went good. And I was just like, oh my God. It was like a weight lifted off my chest. And just to acknowledge, she just, it was so tough, guys. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
People are crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy.